Hell yeah, brother. I've been out here wrangling all the content creators' pick'ems for y'all, so we can try to figure out the perfect formula.
Sorry, I don't know what that was. Anyway, let's have a quick look at my pick'ems, what I thought it was going to be. I've watched everyone else's videos on what they think is going to be the secret formula, and there's one in particular that I've seen a few people put in that I think is going to be the way that the playoff plays out. Now, first up, let's talk about Launders picks. Man selling your snake oil. There ain't no way C9 is making it past Spirit if they go up against Spirit. That is, man... Look, he sold me on Ecstatic in the opening stage, and that was a good pick. Unfortunately, it didn't synergize with the rest of my picks, and now I'm in the bin. And I understand that, and that's fine, of course. The Diamond Coin concoction that I was trying to run, unfortunately, didn't work. But Launders, he's selling too much snake oil this time, and I just can't agree with it. Now, for P.I.M.P's pick'ems, I also wouldn't say I agree. At the same time, there are some cool things he's done, which I might end up emulating in my own pick'ems at the end. But for the most part, I'm looking at this first pick down the bottom. G2 Mouz, he put G2 through all the way to the granny. Nah, ain't no world. Ain't no world. G2's luck has run out for this major. They are lucky to be here in the playoffs, and they were not playing up to par. They are not playing up to scratch. And Mouz, in every facet, is just a better team at the moment. You saw how quickly and easily they blitzed through the elimination stage. I feel like they're going to do the same here for the playoffs. They're going to be going up into the grand final. And yeah, this first pick, it doesn't sit right. He did go for Vitality over Cloud9, which I feel like should happen if they veto correctly up against C9. But will they veto correctly against C9? That's the thing. And all these teams have so much time to prep between the last stage and this stage. There's none of this chaotic back-to-back days of games now. So this one in particular, I'll give that one a little bit of a nod. I feel like Vitality can definitely win that first best of 3. And then down the ladder a little bit, we got EF beating NAVI. I think they can. But will they? I think they can, but will they? That's the thing. You know, I've been sold on another argument, but that's for another little review. So P.I.M.P, look, I feel like he can still definitely be on the road to the Diamond Coin, because you only need to get 2 correct pick'ems in that first one. But if he's got G2 going to the next stage past Eternal Fire, and he's got Vitality up there, he's fully mixing this up. He's there. So either him or SCRAWNY is going to be a Diamond Coin holder. Now, let's talk about SCRAWNY. SCRAWNY, my goat. Look at this setup for SCRAWNY. The only thing I'm worried about is he has gone for C9 over Vitality. I feel like that's the closest matchup out of these first round matchups. So that might be the one that a lot of people get wrong, but look, 50-50 chance. So it's not that bad. And then he's got Team Spirit winning. NAVI beating Eternal Fire is another one where I feel like, okay, I don't know about that. But then after watching SCRAWNY's video, his reasoning behind this is extremely solid, and it also goes into the prep time that NAVI will have going up against Eternal Fire. And Eternal Fire, they've had a solid run. They are, the only opening stage team that have made it the whole way into the playoffs, and that is cracker, and that's huge for Turkey and Turkish CS as a whole. But this may be, and I'm going to agree, that this will be probably where that run ends. I hope it's not. I'd love to be proven wrong there, because I want to see Turkish CS just keep on skyrocketing. I'm fully invested in the Turkish CS Eternal Fire story right now. But SCRAWNY's giving me the hard sell, and I'm gonna probably end up going with him on this one. This set of pick'ems from SCRAWNDOG, I feel like, is the way. This is the way. And Maui did the exact same pick'ems as SCRAWNDOG, but he got his video up a whole day early, huh? So maybe they're Maui's pick'ems. Maybe they're the Surf's Up Club's bloody pick'ems and not actually SCRAWNY's. Did SCRAWNY copy his homework? There's only so many ways that this can work. What do you think? We've got KARRIGAN's pick'ems as well. They're pretty solid. Of course, he's there to play and there to win. So he's thinking he's going to beat Team Spirit in the first round. So there might be, like, I don't know, man. If he loses in the first round, he may also lose the Diamond Coin. So he's all in. He's winning the major and getting a Diamond Coin. or not winning the major and not getting a diamond coin. So respect to that. This one's a pickle. He can't really go any other way, or people are going to say, hey, he's inty. Although the thumbnail, look at the thumbnail, man. Look, this baited me, and I thought he knew that Spirit was better, but it's all a bait. It's all for the clicks, mate. Hey, yo. Name's Henry. How you doing? Yeah, look, it's good to be here. I just wanted to let you all know that my dad actually works at Valve, and he said that if you hit that sub button down here, and if that like button, that thumbs up, I don't have thumbs, but I can hit them, that you will be blessed, and you will definitely maybe get a diamond coin off of your playoffs pick'ems if you're still in the running for it. And if not, you can still do it to support the channel and support me, Henry. Yep, I need help. All right, now having a quick look at FLOM's pick'ems as well. His are pretty solid. They're almost reflecting the same as Maui and SCRAWNY's, but of course you got the Eternal Fire and the Vitality flip up. It's probably more so what mine are going to look like, but it's great to see that majority are thinking it's going to be that Team Spirit Mouz Grand Final. I feel like it might be, there'd have to be an upset in there if that's not going to be the case, but who knows where that upset's going to be and if there's going to be an upset. But this has been a tournament full of bloody upsets for the most part, so who knows? HAWKA copying the homework of Maui and SCRAWNY as well, even though his video may have been uploaded before both of them. Man, the story you're selling me, though, it's different. You know, it's on a different level, and it's underneath. It's only on the second floor of the hotel. It's not on the top floor. SCRAWNY's story has been the penthouse so far, and I'm so sold. I'm so sold. I'm sorry. Shout out to FREYA, who's been killing it with the content game for HLTV throughout the major. Daily updates on everything, including the best plays from each day. It's crazy how much they've been pumping out, and really great to see as well. If you miss a game, you can jump on in and see some solid updates, or if there was anything big going on in those games. That is, of course, what happens when there's two streams going for so many days and so many hours straight. You're going to miss something, and this kind of content keeps you invested. This one, however, the pick'ems, they are going to be the same as what we saw from FLOM. Is it a good idea? Is it not a good idea? Who knows? It's their opinion, but again, it shows that there is still going to be deviation in that game between C9 and Vitality, and then, of course, the game between NAVI and Eternal Fire. So some people think that there are going to be some upsets and different outcomes, but will there? And last but not least, the big man, Loba. He has gone for almost the exact same setup as your Maui, as your SCRAWNY, but the only difference is going to be the deviation in that Eternal Fire and NAVI game, with Eternal Fire going through into the semis. Is it right? Is it wrong? Who knows? He is on for a diamond, so maybe he knows something we don't. He is playing FPL. He's playing with a lot of the players. He knows what their form should be like, at least online. But he also has C9 beating Vitality, which is extremely interesting. So maybe C9 are the favorites there. All right, let's go. It is time to do the pick'ems, and I'm just going to go with what is the most common from everything we just looked at. Time to make the picks. Let's not talk about this. This is why I'm copying other people's homework. All right, I went bad, but we can still get gold. We can still at least say we're almost diamond and lie about it, even though there's video evidence that we were not almost there. I did get completely cooked here. If you can have a look at these standings, off video rather, I had VP here for my pick'ems, but I swapped them in Vitality. Someone sold me on Vitality, and I swapped them around. And because I swapped them around, I, thanks to James PC and that whole situation, missed out on hitting the extra point, which is devastating to me and my pick'em journey. But the playoffs can at least save me for gold, which sucks, but that is what happened. Anyway, like any great artist, I will be copying the homework of the man that has sold me on the best scenario, except for one pick. And that, of course, is going to be SCRAWNY without NAVI. So I'm going C9. They've sold me on that. I'm going Team Spirit. They've sold me on that. I'm going EF because I just want a storyline, and I feel like you only need 2 out of 3 here, so I'll go for one upset. I'd argue this is an upset. Vitality looking a little bit shaky. I did check the air quality in Copenhagen, and it's not the greatest. It's not the worst, so who knows if Zywoo is going to be turning up that day. And then, of course, I'm going for Mouz because G2, all out of luck. Get him out of the tournament. Mouz will then beat EF, Team Spirit will then beat Cloud9, and Team Spirit and Donk will go on to win the major. And that's because Scrawny sold me on his story. If you want to go watch those videos, I'll put them down in the description. I'm not just going to steal their content without plugging their stuff. So go watch their videos as well. They know more than me. They're the ones doing the homework. I did homework for all my other stages, and the homework was for nothing because shit hit the fan, man. There was upsets everywhere. Opening stage, elimination stage. This coin has been terrible for me, which is why I'm stealing Scrawny's stuff, except for this one here. Lock her in, Eddie. Anyway, that is that for the playoff stage pick'ems from my end. Go check out the other creators' pages down below in the description. Go watch their pick'em videos. Go watch their other videos. They all make great content. They're all fucking stars. They are. They're all great individuals. And, of course, don't forget to go give them a sub, because subs get dubs. Or so they say. I pray to Gaben, for your sake, that the pick'ems are kind to you in this final stage, in this playoff stage, and that you will make it to the end of your journey, to the diamond coin, to the gold coin, to wherever you are trying to achieve with your own pick'ems. May they be blessed. And that's that for yet another video. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully your pick'ems go well. Don't forget to sub to the others. Don't forget to sub to me so you don't miss my good stuff. I've got heaps of good stuff planned. Not really planned. I do a lot of spur of the moment stuff. Hopefully it's enjoyable for you. And if you don't want to miss it, hit that shit. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and comment. Bye.